Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. My name is Danielle and this is my perspective. So just a heads up, in addition to the window being open, there is somebody knocking, banging, hammering, doing some kind of something. I don't know what it is. So you will hear it throughout this video. Like they've been doing it for a long time. So today I want to do a little review on the book By Any Greens Necessary, which is by Tracye McQuirter. Tracye McQuirter, I told you in a previous video, she organized the 10,000 women, 10,000 Black vegan women to basically go vegan for 21 days. And she followed up with them, see how it was, see how they liked it, see who stuck with it, who had what kind of results and everything. And so, yeah, she's going to be doing it again. She's, I believe, over 15,000 women by around this time-ish or something, but she hasn't announced when she's going to do it again, but she said that she will be doing it again in a couple of months. So, excuse me, I'll put that website again. I'll put that website up again. If I don't put it on the screen, check the description box. But I'll put that up so that you can go to the site, sign up if you are interested. Again, it's 21 days. Last year, October-ish, she did it, and the first week was basically mental prep and just getting you ready. So even though it's 21 days, she did spend that week getting you mentally prepped and everything, is what she had said that she did previously. So I'm signed up. Anyway, so I read the book because y'all know me, I am on this, I need to be doing better, way better for my health. And so I read her book. I downloaded it on Hoopla. Like I told you on a previous video, I finished the book. It took me 2 days because the first day I started at about 1 o'clock or so in the morning, and I needed to go ahead and get to bed. So the next day I read it and finished it. So the book is really good. It definitely speaks to Black people. It hits on a lot of chronic illnesses, diseases that we have in our families, in our communities, like high blood pressure, diabetes, things like that. And heart, of course, heart problems. And so she has the information, the proof, the facts or whatever that backs up that for various reasons, those conditions can hit us, not just hit us, but hit us faster, hit us harder, hit us younger. So yes. And then in a previous video, I had told you how children that were born in like 2000 would basically, they're on a path to die before their parents. She stated something along that same line, and it still deals with the obesity. So our children are obese, and which we know, like those of us who are aware, we know why our children are obese. And she just puts all of that information in there, and it's just like, yes, the children are still on track to be the first generation of kids to die younger than their parents. And so it's just, yeah, just information, y'all. The reason that I like this book is because I watch documentaries. I have seen just about every food documentary that is out there that's on like YouTube and things like that. If not YouTube, Netflix or whatever. But I've looked, y'all, and I stay looking for different documentaries that come out that's on food and why you need to eat better. And my family hates it because I will be texting and I'm like, ooh, did you know? Did you know? And I'll be telling them all the nasty stuff, and they just like, Danielle, like, come on now. And so nobody changes their eating habits or whatever the case is. And so I just like this because it's not just a documentary. Like, you're not looking at it, it's you're reading. But because I've seen all those documentaries, when she is saying X, Y, and Z, I'm like, Yeah, I know. I've seen that. I've seen that. And y'all, this is off topic, but there is a Land O'Lakes commercial going around where they're making like their cows are happy, and they do tours and bring people to the kids to come see the tours and stuff. Y'all, am I the only one? But I was looking at that commercial and I was like, them cows ain't eating no green grass. Like, they show acres and acres of green grass in the commercial, but y'all, that grass does not look like cows have touched it. It looks like a tractor has touched it. And when you look at what the kids are feeding the cows and what the cows have their necks stuck out and they're eating, that ain't green grass. And cows like green grass. Like, whatever they're eating is brown. Like, so it's just funny because they show the commercial and they're making it like their cows are happy cows and all these whatevers. And at the end of the day, like, it's Land O'Lakes. Like, I'm pretty sure Land O'Lakes is sold in all 50 states. And so if that's the case, and how much butter are we getting? Y'all ain't taking care and feeding all them Bessies and everything else, whatever else they naming the cows. Y'all ain't taking care of them like that. Like, no. So I spied with my little eye something brown that them cows was eating, and it wasn't grass. Grass is green. They want green living grass. And so, yeah, it's just funny because in the book, I believe it was her book. Yeah, I've been reading so much lately. Yeah, cows want the green stuff. And so that's another thing, for those of us who are debating on this and that. You know, she puts everything out there. She breaks down like cows. She breaks down pigs, she breaks down fish, she breaks down dairy, she breaks down eggs. And a lot of people, they're just going to hit on one or the other. She breaks down every single one. And so I thought that was nice too. She also included some recipes at the end of the book. I didn't really look at the recipes, so I can't tell you much about the recipes because the recipes are basically cooked items, and we know that I am striving for raw. So since I'm striving for raw, then it was just, hey. But I read the book because I'm striving for raw, but in my striving for raw, I'm still eating cooked foods. Although I've only eaten cooked foods that one time in that video that y'all saw. And then yesterday, y'all, I had some popcorn yesterday because I was hungry. And so I ate the popcorn and I was still hungry afterwards. So yesterday I had a smoothie and some popcorn. And it was maybe like when you go to the movies and order like a medium popcorn or something, that's how much popcorn I had. So I was still hungry. But today I had a salad with 2 avocados, 3 Roma tomatoes, and I fixed that apple drink again that my mama, I told y'all, you know, in the other video that I fixed. And I think I put like 4 or 5 apples in it and some water. And after I fixed it, my mama was like, yeah, I put no more than 3. So I fixed it. Y'all, it was still nasty. It tastes like hot apple water or something. I don't know. It was nasty. So I put in 7 dates and it tasted better, but it was still hot because I put it in the blender for like 99 years. And so it's in the refrigerator trying to get cool, and then I'll drink it. So yeah, I'm gonna be following that recipe no more because I wanted apple juice. Y'all, I just wanted some apple juice. I don't have no strainer. I have a colander, but I don't have a strainer because I gave my strainer to somebody. So I have to go find me another strainer. Well, I don't have to go find one. I know where to buy it. I just haven't went to go buy it. Anyway, y'all, leave me alone. Back to the book. So the book was great. So if you're interested and you want to learn more about, you know, how different foods affect Black people and the Black population, and how certain ads, I had mentioned that way before again in a different video as well, but how certain ads and different industries kind of target Blacks, and how Blacks are at disadvantages in certain ways, thus declined health, and how doctors may know information but they don't tell us about it. And that's for the information that they don't tell us about. It's not just for Blacks, that's for everybody. So the book hits on some things that's just specific to Blacks, and then it hits on information that is for everybody. And so at the end of the day, there's a whole lot that we need to know about that we don't know about. There's even information that you may just completely overlooked. For those of you who go to the doctor, you may hear, hey, watch your cholesterol levels and things like that. Like a doctor may tell you that. Some doctors are told that that's how they have to say it, because they cannot say, hey, eat more fruits and vegetables, cut out on that meat, cut out on that, cut out on the processed foods and the meat and stuff. Because at the end of the day, certain people are, funding these medical schools, these different places, and so they have to be careful with what they say. And so just watch your cholesterol level. We know plants, fruits and vegetables, they're not going to give you cholesterol. But you're not going to go into a doctor office and they say, hey, eat more fruits and vegetables. Like, I can't tell you what doctors say and don't say, because I don't go to the doctors. I am that person, y'all. I am that person. So I don't have your levels are too high or your levels are too low, but I can tell you when I did go to the doctor, my everything was cool, except, like I told y'all way back when, it was some vitamins that I was deficient in. But I know that I'm not deficient in those vitamins, and I know had I gone at a different time, I wouldn't have been deficient in those vitamins, because it just is what it is. So if you are interested in the book, y'all, you get the book wherever you get the book. Wherever you read your books, get the book. It is By Any Greens Necessary by Tracye McQuirter. Sign up for the all black women, the black women going vegan. I'm pretty sure you will not get rejected if you are not a woman. Just if you need some accountability. Why am I reading all these books and everything and just stuff that can gross you out or whatever? Because at the end of the day, there's some points where I can be motivated and change and do whatever. Other times, it's like, if I'm comfortable, I'm gonna stay where I am. If I'm uncomfortable, I'm gonna make a move. And so I am piling on the books, y'all. And I'm probably gonna go back and watch some old documentaries where they're just like slitting open animals, and it's just gonna be like, ew. So, sorry, y'all, I have to do this. But did y'all know that for one of these meats that we eat, like, I'm gonna tell you two interesting things. I didn't even know about it. It didn't even dawn on me because I haven't seen it in any of my documentaries, like the grossness. If you are sensitive, please turn away now. Y'all, they was saying that they had like roaches all over the place, and like they even have flying cockroaches, and I was just like, ew, how can you even work in a place like that? Like, ew, like roaches. And so they said that they had an FDA worker like come, and the inspector was there, and then it was just roaches all over the place. And I guess if people get sick, then you just get sick and you vomit in the factory. And it was just like, oh my goodness, like that is so freaking gross. I never thought about that. I never thought about the workers. Like, I thought about the people who live in said communities, but not the workers who have to work in said conditions. I know some sisters who used to work at a Tyson plant, and what they told me about working at a Tyson plant, Tyson was not mentioned, Purdue was mentioned. So it was just really weird. And then another thing that I did not know, y'all, so they have some nasty, gross, rotted, nasty ASS meat that at a point in time, I can't tell you the point in time, you have to read the book. They used to take and put rotten meat, and blend it with fresh meat. But whatever, that meat goes into baby food. Like, it was specific for baby food. And so our babies were getting nasty meat. If you fed your baby food with that had the meat in it, not the fruits and the veggies, but like the meat. And it was just like, it's just so much information that you were just finding out. Like, she hits on, I'm telling y'all, when I say that she's hitting on every topic, she's hitting on the meats, and not just how they treat the animals, but how you are getting the meat and what the meat condition may be, what the animals lived in, how they lived. And you're getting details the same way you would in a documentary, but you're reading it. And because if you have watched documentaries like I have, you know exactly what she's talking about. You know that it's true, and you can visualize it. So I just thought that was really interesting. And like I said, there's a whole lot more interesting points, and she does bring in a lot of information from the viewpoint of a factory worker, and how factory workers are treated, how factory workers treat animals, and just all of the above. And so it's just really interesting. So I like the book, y'all. I like the book. I finished it, but I still haven't returned it. So I might go through and look at some more stuff and reread some things. So yeah, if y'all have questions, I'm not trying to give too much information because, like, yeah, read the book and yeah, support. Just show support. Read the book, y'all. Read it. So if you have questions, comments, concerns, words of encouragement, positive feedback, or you just want to know other resources that I may be looking at, or whatever the case is, then let me know. So put in the comment section. Yeah. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like this video and content and me, and you want to see me in your daily life because it's me in your face, then please, y'all, did y'all see my hammock? Y'all see my hammock? Y'all should have saw it. Yeah, I'm not going to show it again. Push rewind and you'll see it. So hit subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so that you are notified as soon as I upload a video. And until then, my people, I keep saying I'll see you later. What? Y'all, I won't see you later unless you follow me on Instagram at Danielle's_perspective. If you follow me on Instagram, then I can follow you and be like, oh, I see you. But if you got like X-rated stuff, I'm not gonna follow you. Like, I am selective in who I follow. All right, y'all, until then, y'all have a great one. Bye, y'all.